Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Happy almost Halloween. It is finally my favorite time of year. I really wanted to challenge myself to see how many Halloween costumes I could come up with using stuff that I already own or stuff that's really cheap, affordable, and even thriftable. Because let's face it, how many times have you bought an expensive Halloween costume just for you to wear it one time for one night and never touch it again? In this video, we have some low effort costumes and some high effort ones, a mix of thrifted pieces and purchased pieces, and overall just costumes for the cool girlies. Hopefully you get some costume inspo from this video. Let's begin. I had to start out with one of my favorites, okay? I'm Spongebob.
I'm Spongebob.
This one is actually super easy and it's super cute. Who doesn't love SpongeBob? If you weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid, please don't talk to me. What are you doing? You really missed out. I actually had most of these items in my closet already, but if you don't, I feel like it's super easy to find any of these pieces at a thrift store. Lots of basics. You know, SpongeBob was a simple guy, okay? For this costume, you will just need a white button-up top. Can't forget the red tie, a brown mini skirt or shorts, and some sporty socks with loafers. I did pair some yellow tights with this. I feel like that really brought it all together. Like, you look at me and you're like, yeah, she's SpongeBob. So if you have yellow socks, yellow tights, or even like a yellow long sleeve undershirt would be cute. I also threw on this yellow headband and just my normal everyday glasses. And you cannot forget your trusty spatula to flip up those patties, okay? It's a must. This would be super fun as a couple's costume. You could do SpongeBob and Patrick. It would also be super cute as a group costume to just go as like all of the SpongeBob characters. Guys, I'm a party animal. Get it? This one came out really cute. I'm really happy with this one. I literally saw this one all over Pinterest and it's super easy to DIY. Plus, you can pretty much be any animal that you want to. You just throw on a party hat with some animal print and you're good to go. You could also just be a plain leopard without the party hat, but that's no fun. This would also be really cute as a group costume. Just do a bunch of different animal prints, throw on your party hats, and you're a group of party animals. Super cute for a Halloween party too. For my costume, I just used a leopard print baby doll top. It's actually vintage Victoria's Secret. I got my ears on Amazon, and this party hat I actually had from my birthday, so it was perfect. This is another costume where you can really play around with the makeup. I actually had so much fun doing this makeup look. I got my inspo from Pinterest, of course. I added brown little spots all along my forehead and cheeks, just using a brown eyeliner pencil. It's actually super easy. You just draw like random circle shapes. Added my cute brown little nose, and then just connected it to my lip liner. And it came out so good. But again, this is a super easy one to DIY with stuff that you already possibly could have in your closet, and the extra pieces are really cheap and affordable. Next up, we have Kuromi. All the cool girls love Kuromi. It's a fact. So I actually got this headband last year on Amazon and I used it in one of my Halloween TikToks and you guys loved it. So I figured I would just make another rendition of Kuromi today. But yeah, this headband is from Amazon. They actually have all of the Sanrio characters for super cheap. And I feel like that's just so easy because that's really the only component you need. And you could really make the rest out of what you have in your closet. So for Kuromi, I'm wearing all black, of course, with pops of pink. I have this really cute bolero that has pink bows all along it. I thought that was perfect. And then I also really liked this black skirt that I had because it's kind of pointy. It reminds me of like that collar that she has. And of course, I paired it with some knee-high boots. You know, Kuromi's just an edgy gal, so whatever you have that's all black, a little bit of edge, throw in some pink in there. And again, this would be a really cute group costume for you and your friends. You guys could just all be Sanrio characters. I also saw the most insane makeup look for a Kuromi costume on Pinterest, but I fear I am just not talented enough at makeup to execute that. But if you need some inspo for a makeup look for this, here you go. Next up, we have Cutesy Cupid. Adorable, right? Again, using a lot of items from my closet. I have this really cute pink lace wrap top, white lace skirt, some lace socks, and some red kitten heels. Honestly, all you really need is anything pink, red, very romantic, girly, coquette vibe, and you can definitely throw something together. I did already have this really cute wing backpack that I thought was perfect for this, and then the only thing I needed to buy was the halo headband and the bow and arrow, which I got on Amazon. Again, super cheap, very affordable. There's plenty on there. If you want to be girly and cutesy, this is definitely a good costume for you. And since I already have my angel wings and halo, I figured I might as well be an angel too. So here we have it. I feel like this came out really cute too. Like, you might think angel is such a basic costume, but it's really not. I feel like you could go in any direction. You could go like Victoria's Secret angel, cutesy angel, coquette angel, and it's just gonna be cute regardless. For this one, obviously all you need is all white clothing, and I feel like that's super easy to pick from your closet. And again, your angel wings and your halo. For mine, I just chose a white lace mini dress. I put this white lace bolero over top. I feel like that really elevated this a lot. My white knee-high boots. And there we have it. Super cute angel costume. Oh my god. You guys, I can actually not take myself seriously right now. This was surprisingly gonna be my real costume this year, but I literally just like cannot go out in public like this. Like, it's so humiliating. But that's why I have everything for this costume. I really do look like a 12-year-old boy right now. Like, I'm really selling it. If you couldn't guess it, I am in fact Justin Bieber. Although the hair is kind of giving Ellen DeGeneres for some reason. Got the cameras, got the camera. I got this idea from TikTok to be 2010 Justin Bieber My World Tour edition. But yeah, I just think this is such a funny and iconic costume. Like, everyone would know who you are. Of course, you gotta have the all white denim outfit. Can't forget the skinny jeans. The purple hoodie, obviously. Your purple snapback. Your mic. Your sunnies. And you're ready to hit the stage, okay? Obviously, I had to be my diva, Miss Green M&M. So here she is. I wanted to be like the old version of her though, and not the newer decuntified version. Honestly, if I had green face paint, this would eat. I loved this rendition that I saw on Pinterest. I feel like that just eats so hard. Obviously, I got really lucky and thrifted this tank top with her on it. That was perfect for this costume. And we are really just going to embody her diva energy. Okay, I have my white knee-high boots, a white mini skirt, some white gloves, and some white sunnies. And if you don't have a tank top with her on it, which you probably don't, this would be so easy to DIY. All you need is like a plain green shirt or dress, and you can put the M logo on it yourself. And that way you can really just be any color M&M that you choose. Next up is a mime. There's actually so many different variations of this one on Pinterest that I absolutely loved. You could do stripes, you could do polka dots, you could do a mini skirt with tights, you can do capris. There's so many options. And it's super easy to just use what you already have. I used a black and white striped 3/4 sleeve top and this black mini skirt that I thrifted. And I feel like accessories can really make this costume extra cute. So I added a beret, some gloves, some red tights, and a red neck scarf. But honestly, what I think would elevate this look even more would be a crazy makeup look. This is my inspo here. I honestly feel like the pale white foundation would be such a vibe, but I unfortunately do not have that. So let's just imagine. I do love the eye look, so I'm gonna attempt to do that. I am no pro makeup artist, let's be real, but I'm gonna try. I'm basically just drawing like tiny triangles under my eyes. Now I'm just drawing some red dots at the end of those pointy lines. Some red lip liner and lipstick, of course. And here's the finished look. I feel like this is a fun one to like play around with makeup, so I tried my best. Okay, I'm not a makeup artist, like I said, but it's cute. It adds a little something extra to the costume. Now we have Marceline, the Vampire Queen. Adventure Time is literally one of my top favorite shows ever. It's just such a comfort show for me. So everything in this costume is from my closet or secondhand besides the guitar. All you need is a plain basic gray tank. I thrifted this one, some jeans, and some red boots. I did also thrift these as well. I got this guitar on Amazon to really paint the whole picture here. Like I feel like this really ties everything together. And then of course I added some black lipstick. I really do love this one. I feel like it came out really good too. Next up is a vintage clown. Clowns can be kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie, but I really liked this like black and white version. This was my inspo for the makeup, but I'm kind of doing a more simplified version of it. Again, pale white foundation would have been great for this, but oh well, we're working with what we have, okay? Gotta do the black lipstick, lots of extra blush. I also loved the stars under the eyes in this look, so I'm attempting to do that. Also, why didn't anyone tell me how messy black lipstick is? Oh my god. I wasn't intending for this one to be scary, but I feel like the makeup kind of came out a little creepy. But it's okay. I still like it. This is another really easy one. I really just used all basic black pieces from my closet and paired it with these fun printed tights. And then the hat and little tulle collar is also from Amazon, but it's also really easy to make yourself. You can just go to the craft store, get some tulle, plain party hat, throw on your pom-poms, and you're good. Okay, now we are gonna do Toy Chica. That's right. I think this one is for sure gonna be my costume this year, which is why I have all the pieces for it. But starting with the makeup, she has some like purple eyeshadow going on and then some like bright pink cheekbones. So I'm gonna use this palette as like literally every color in the rainbow. So I'm gonna try to do pinks and purples and we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging this one. Okay, this might be super niche, but have you guys seen Vanilla Mace's stream where she cosplayed Toy Chica? I have literally never laughed that hard in my entire life. And I literally think that's what inspired me to be Chica this year. But I also just love the games and the movies, so there we go. And here is the final makeup look. Chica review. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about this Bob. It's not doing me justice. That's okay. Costume's still slaying. Like I said, this was gonna be my actual costume this year, which is why I have all of the pieces. So I did get my Let's Party bib. Honestly, the orange fuzzy leg warmers really bring everything together. Of course, we cannot forget my handy dandy cupcake. Did you guys know his name is Carl? I did not. There's so many cute costume inspo for like all of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters on Pinterest, so I'll be sure to put pictures here. But yeah, Chica slayed. Thanks again for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!